Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am Janelle if you are new. So today is April the 7th, y'all. Yesterday was my son's birthday. I talked about that in the last video. So yeah, him and Tyra, they spent the weekend in New York. I'm sure he had a really nice time. You know, my son is like really chill, very reserved, don't really say a lot, don't express a whole lot. So I'm assuming that he had a good time. He sounded like, you know, he was real chill. So yeah, so today's Monday. I wasn't sure if I was going to drop a video this week because I'm not doing anything. I don't even think I'm leaving out. Today's my off day. I don't really feel 100%. All of a sudden, my stomach started hurting a little bit, right? I don't know. Like, all of a sudden. So, I had made a matcha. I ate my first meal. I had a fried egg. Because I told y'all I pretty much eat eggs every single day, y'all. It's very seldom that I do not eat an egg in the morning. Remember in the last video I was going off about eggs, and I know some of y'all was like, oh, that's the price of eggs. No, it's not. It's not everywhere. I eat eggs almost every single day. And then also, I didn't say this in the last video because it happened after I ended it. My mother had came in the house, y'all, with eggs that she paid $3.95 for. They were 12 eggs, y'all. That's why I was really like going off, because I know that I don't pay almost $9 for eggs. I know that I don't, because I eat eggs almost every single day, right? And of course it depends on where you go, because I remember maybe like, what was it, last month I went to Trader Joe's. I think I paid $3.99 for eggs. So I know that eggs everywhere are not almost $9. That's why I was fucking pissed, right? And yeah, so like I said, I paid that much for 18 eggs. She paid $3.95 for 12 eggs. Make it make sense. So, and then also, you know, depends on which brand and which ones you picking up, right? And then the ones that I had got didn't have a price underneath, and I was like, what the hell? But anyway, of course I didn't take them back. I was ramping and raging, but of course I wasn't driving all the way there to take them back. But I still was going to bitch and complain because I wanted to. But yeah, so I ate a fried egg, and I ate Morningstar bacon, and I ate my Dave's Killer Bread with some preserve, like strawberry preserve on it, and butter. And then I had made a matcha, y'all. So the matcha that I have, the quality, it seemed like it was good when I first bought it. But I don't know. Like, it's either that or the milk. Because the milk that I brought, the oat milk, this was my first time buying that brand. I brought it the other day. I went to the store on Saturday. I brought it the other day. I don't know. Something, it's either the matcha, because I don't use it that often. Or that milk. It's making my stomach hurt. Because y'all know when you make matcha, it's primarily the glass is filled with more milk than anything, right? But yeah, I don't know. Something has my stomach hurting. And I know that it's that because I have the matcha right over there. I've been finished eating. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to probably stay in bed for the most of the day because I don't feel 100%. So that's why I don't really know how this video is going to go. But I do know I have to create emails. So I'm about to get to that. That's going to take about a good 3 hours or maybe 2.5. Because I'm going to try to create emails for this week and next week. You know, if you have a small business, you are your business. You have to, you know, stay on top of it. You got to stay motivated even if you're not motivated. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. I know people say it all the time. But it really is a lot of work, especially when you don't see the results that you want to see and you still got to stick with it, right? That goes with anything. Sometimes you don't really know if it's like a sign to not keep going or if it's a sign to keep going. You really just don't know. You just got to keep on pushing until you get the results you want, or maybe something else stops you. You see what I'm saying? But, yeah, because with anything in life, you're not going to really see results right away unless you are a yes person, a people pleaser, or you're very negative, because people love negativity. They feed into negativity. They feed into people who want to tell all of their business, like whether it be for sympathy or whatever it could be for. You know what I mean? Because people love stuff like that, right? So when it's things like that, that's what's going to like push you out even more. If you're negative, if you're telling all your damn business, making a complete fool of yourself, or yeah, basically, you know, those are the type of things that push you a little faster. I'm not talking about all the time, y'all. I'm just talking about most of the time. But yeah, so, and I'm not none of those things. So yeah, it's going to take me a little longer with a lot of things, right? Because I've had my business since 2018. I've seen great results, right? But things go up, things go down, and it can just keep on going like this. You know what I mean? It just depends. And considering that I'm not really a people's person, I like people as individuals, if that makes sense. As a whole, no. Individually, yes. Is a lot of things about certain people that I like. Like I say, all together as a whole, absolutely not. I think people, you know, especially on TikTok, y'all. TikTok has definitely changed. Like, I feel like when I first got on there, I really, really liked it. That could be with any social media, right? I really liked it. But then there's so many mean people that come on there, and they, especially all of the black women that bash women for having kids or bash women for having too many kids. And, you know, they just be going on and on and on, you know, talking about how y'all should stop having all these kids or y'all should stop having kids. I have never in my life seen or heard so many women that hate kids. I have never in my life. Oh my gosh, I have never in my life. I've never seen nothing like it. I have never in my life seen so many women that care more about what other people do with their lives more than anything else. I have never seen such fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be really mad about women that are having children, whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Because, see, for me, it doesn't matter because it's not my life, you know? They be just saying so much foul shit. You know what I mean? They just be so negative. That app has turned... Of course, it's not everybody on it. You pick and choose who you're going to entertain. That's why, for the most part, I don't even really watch a lot of people because I just keep strolling. Because all it takes is like maybe 1 second, and then you could just hear people and their shenanigans. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just keep strolling. I watch a lot of the people that live like off-grid, that live in like rural areas that have like a lot of animals. Because I love animals, y'all. I watch a lot of that. I watch just different things. You know, it's different things that I like. Some cooking videos, you know, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's so much negativity in the world. It's just too much. It's too much of it. You got to really be a grounded person and know who you are and know what you do not want to entertain, because it's too much of that shit. Like, I don't see how people focus on stuff like that. Like, why do people focus on things that have nothing to do with them? I will never understand it. Maybe, or it's not even a maybe. I'm just a different type of person. Like, I don't know. I would never sit and make a video about what other people are doing with their life. Like, that just would never be me. Like, why do I even care that much, you know? But, you just got to stay focused, y'all. You got to stay focused. So, y'all, I had bought this coloring book off of Etsy, right? I bought a digital coloring book for $4.25. I think it's 50 pages, y'all. So all you do is just print it out, right? So far I had only printed out 3 pages because, of course, the file is mine. So it's on my desktop. So you know what I mean? When I want to print out more pages, I will. But I have been coloring on Sketchbook in my iPad. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies, it's so much pollen. I know y'all know because... y'all cars probably were filled with pollen. I had the windows cracked. It's so much pollen in the air. Oh my gosh. It's almost like some nights I couldn't even fucking breathe. You know what I mean? Because I had the window cracked. But yeah, I had been, who is this? Let me see. Oh my goodness. I got to respond to her. I didn't even know that an old friend of mine's sent me she sent the email. That girl's so crazy. I'm gonna respond to her in a minute. I'm just saying this. It's just turned 12 o'clock while I had my iPad in my hand, y'all. So yeah, I had been writing on Sketchbook, coloring on Sketchbook. So the coloring book that I bought, right? I had, like I said, I printed out 3 pictures of it. I took a picture with my iPad, uploaded it to Sketchbook, and I had been coloring on it. You have to just stay like in your own zone, in your own lane, because I'm always going to be in my own lane, right? So, let me see. Will this move over? I'm trying to get this. This one of the pictures right here, y'all. This is one of them. Let me see the other one. Yeah, so I just started coloring this. But the pictures were of black women relaxing, drinking coffee, meditating, black women with braids, with locks. Like, it took me a minute to find this person on Etsy because that's the only pictures I wanted to color, right? the facial features so far appear to be of black women, because sometimes people be acting like their animations are for black women and they do not be. Those facial features and all of that do not be of black women. You know what I mean? But yeah, this one so far, yeah, it seems like they done a good job. So where is my gallery? Let me see. No. Y'all, I can't even find shit right now. Yeah, I just want my stomach to subside because my stomach hurt a little bit. I don't know if it was the milk or that matcha. That matcha, because I've been drinking matcha for years, y'all. Oh my goodness, for many years. So it definitely wasn't matcha per se, but it could have been that one that I had. But yeah, what else did I want to tell y'all? I can't even find the damn thing. I gotta respond to my old friend. So yeah, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, so today's Wednesday. I feel so much better, y'all. I'm off today. I not so long ago left out. I had went to this coffee shop a little while ago, right? But then I was like, you know what? I don't even want to be here. So I never even went in. I was just like outside. I'm like, let me go to my other spot where I like that matcha. And I really like Starbucks matcha too. I was about to go there, but they be playing around with prices, y'all, when you go to Starbucks. Different locations, because I always get iced matcha with caramel. I get 1 or 2 shots of blonde espresso, and then oat milk, right? I used to get the sweet cream or whatever, but y'all know that I'm dairy free, right? So I don't get that anymore. It's like different locations. It might be $8. It might be $7.50. It might be this. Yeah, I just don't got time. So I was like, let me just come back to the coffee shop where I already know that I like that matcha, right? So yeah, this is where I'm at, y'all. I done my taxes today. I feel so good about that. They are done. They are complete 2024, okay? So they were the easiest taxes that I've ever had to do because I didn't have any W-2s. All I had was my 1099-R. So yes, oh my goodness, when I tell y'all that was easy, but it still was like gut-wrenching in a sense because I use Free Tax USA, and which I've been using them for a couple years now. Actually, not a couple, maybe about 5 years now. Ever since 2018. Yeah, ever since 2018. So I really like them. It's very simplified, but they actually like a lot of questions that'll make you like second guess stuff. Like, wait a minute, is it this? Is it that? Y'all. Anyway, everything's good. They are done. Now I gotta go back in and do 2023 because I still didn't do 2023 yet. So I'm gonna do them on Saturday, and then that'll be it. Y'all already know I told y'all the whole spill about the 2022. So when I had got the paperwork back, I had got a letter back from the IRS from my 2022 taxes, and I think I owe $220. So that's because of filing them late, because that was my first year filing them late. First time filing them late. Yeah, so you get like, I think the penalty is, don't quote me, y'all, because I don't remember how they had it broke down. I just know I owe them $220. I think the penalty might be $190 or even $200. It's something like that. But yeah, so they ain't get me this time, but I'm still gonna have to pay that same penalty for 2023 because I'm gonna do them on Saturday. I just, like I said, 2023, I think I only had 2 W-2s. I worked 4 months out of the year. One job I only got paid 1 time and I quit. And then remember that one job that laid me off? I worked there, I think 3 months. So yeah, I only got 2 W-2s for that year. So that one shouldn't be that complicated either. I just don't be wanting to do that shit. Like, I don't know, y'all. Taxes, it's something about taxes that I just don't like them. I don't like nothing that got to do with the government. I don't even want to hear shit about no government. Nothing about no politicians. I don't like none of that shit. I'm not the one. Like, yeah, I know what I know. And my mother, she's very much into it. She gets so upset. And I refuse to let that shit be me. She gets so upset listening to all of this stuff about politicians and the Trump administration and all of that stuff. When I tell you, my mother gets mad and she be so worried because she's older now. You look at things so different. You know, of course, it is very much good to know. You know, you want to keep up with all of that stuff, right? But I'm not going to let that shit consume me. No, I'm not. I don't even want to discuss that shit. When it comes to like politics, money, children. They the topics I stay away from, because you're not going to tell me about mine. I'm not going to tell you about yours. I'm not going to tell you where to spend your money. You're not going to tell me where to spend mine. You're not going to tell me shit about politicians and make me care when I don't care. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they just touchy subjects that I just stay away from. For the people that's, you know, so obsessed with it, kudos to y'all. I'm not one of them. But yeah, it makes some people so fucking mad that I don't understand why they even let that stuff get like that. But yeah, my mother gets very frustrated about all of that stuff about politicians and, you know, everything that Trump is doing. No, I'm not the one. Yeah, I'm not the one. So, like, I just wanted to get out the house today because, like I said, yesterday I was working. I only worked 6 hours, so it go by so quick, y'all. But for the most part, I was just laying down because I felt so sluggish. It was that time of the month. I'm still recovering. I just felt so sluggish. And then, y'all know that I take 2 iron pills a day because I told y'all the whole deal with my doctor had me on 2 iron pills because my iron is low. Soon I'm gonna be getting my iron tested again, just to see what's the levels. But yeah, when I take those iron pills, y'all, it makes me use the bathroom almost instantly. I know a lot of people say that they get constipated. Thank God that's not my issue. That shit works the opposite for me. It's like to the point you don't even want to leave out the damn house. You know what I'm saying? So I try to take them at night. Yeah, I try to take them at night because I don't be out in these streets at night. So yeah, but oh my goodness, them shits run through me. It's too much information, but oh my gosh, I am so over taking 2 iron pills a day. But I be feeling good every day. Besides when it's that time, I just be feeling so sluggish, like I just want to lay around. Y'all can still see it in my face. I'm still kind of like tired. But like I say, I wanted to get out, get me some matcha. I was gonna get coffee, but I told y'all before, when I come to these like local coffee shops, to me, they cannot make coffee. They cannot make lattes. No, they can't. Not to me. And then it was this one girl who was saying how she made a TikTok saying about, because everybody like what they like. We know that. I respect what y'all like. Please respect what I like, right? She was like, she don't think Starbucks is good because if you got to add pumps of this and 3 pumps of that, that's by choice. Y'all do know that, right? That is definitely by choice. That does not make their drinks like bad because you add in these different syrups. It's making it so much better, if you ask me. It's according to your taste buds. Now, when you go to these local coffee shops, a lot of times they don't have all those different syrups. You know, they don't have all that. They do have caramel. Good luck if they have lavender. 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna have that either. Just like the pistachio, they don't be having all that stuff, y'all. It just depends on where you live and what coffee shop you go to, and their coffee be nasty as shit. That should be nasty. I consider myself like a coffee connoisseur. No, absolutely not. That should be nasty to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my matcha and call it a day. And this spot, their matchas is really good. So yeah, I like them. But besides that, when I last talked to y'all, I had, you know, done my emails. I didn't even do as many as I said. That shit is so time consuming. Just trying to think of what you want to put in the email, you know? Yeah, so I didn't do that many of them. So today's Wednesday, so probably Friday I'll do more. But besides that, that is all I have going on, y'all. This video was just like a chatty video, very short. And I do want to show y'all these really cute flats I got, y'all. If I've never told y'all before, I have been the type that have been wearing flats for many, many years, y'all. Even when I was in my whole heel era, I still wore flats. I'm talking about flat to the damn ground. I love me a cute pair ballerina flats or just any type of flats, right? Loafers, stuff like that. But I have bought these sheer flats from Steve Madden. I have not bought stuff from Steve Madden in, oh my gosh, it's been a couple decades, right? I always look on there, but I hadn't really actually bought anything. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all those probably in the next video because I don't really know when I'm going to end this one. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get my matcha and I'll be